Hey DryMax, good morning. It's Jessica Peterson here. Spoke with John earlier and he accepted this video on your behalf. I'm super excited he did because today I'm going to go over 3 tips that you guys can start applying right away, and it's really going to help you guys out online, okay? And I know this because I've used it with over 50 other restoration companies just like you guys throughout the United States, and it has made a huge impact on their business. I'm not just talking a couple extra jobs. I'm talking about reaching goals, okay? Huge difference. So I'm sure you're wondering why I do this video and what's in it for me. And the honest truth is I am so passionate about what you guys do. The fact that you guys are out there every single day helping people in your community and helping people get their lives back. And that is so important to me. So if I can do these short videos for you guys, give you a few tips and you guys can use it, not only get more jobs and reach your own goals, but help more people, that means everything to me. So whether you guys want to take this information and run with it, or whether you want a partner to help you get there, either way doesn't matter, as long as it's helping you and your community, okay? So today we're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. So you guys have a wonderful looking website. You got all your own service pages, which is great. You need those. So when it comes to Google doesn't care so much what your website looks like as it does the content on your website. Looks like these images are loading a little slow for me. So content on your website includes images, videos, and any written content. It may be my internet or your website. I'm not sure which. I'm sure these are probably images, maybe. I'm not sure. They're not popping up for me right now. So all your images on your website throughout your entire website need to be optimized. You need to optimize them with your local keywords. So that this does have water damage restoration, DryMax Spokane, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce the county. So that's good. You want to go after the local keywords though. So you want it to be Spokane water damage, or Post Falls water damage, or what have you. Okay, got to go after those local keywords because 99% of the time when people are searching online, they don't know who you are yet, so they're not going to search for your brand. They're going to be searching for their services. So you have to have really good content on your website. And so we use keywords in our images, but also throughout our text. So you need a ton of written content as well on your website. This is not enough. Google sends little crawlers to your website that are like little computers, and it scans through all of this text, all of those images, looking for enough information to understand who you are, where you serve, and what type of services you offer. And it needs you to have a large amount of content, and content built around keywords, local keywords, so Google can actually index you for those keywords and help you to rank for them. If Google can't get the information from your website through your content, then it has no idea who you are. So how on earth, if Google doesn't know who you are, can it give you customers to your website? It's impossible. So you have to have the right amount of content. You need a homepage with at least 1,500 words or more. And those need to be built around those local keywords. Understand that people search differently. So there's multiple variations of similar keywords that you want to capitalize on that and build your content around. Your homepage is the most important page of your website because it ties all of these pages together. So the homepage should have a summary of each of those services around those keywords, okay? Let's see who your top online competitor is for water damage in Spokane. And we have Restoration One. So yes, a franchisee, but also very beatable. Most franchisees are given these generic website pages, and they are very limited in what they're allowed to do. You can see here they don't have much content on this page. And so you guys have the advantage. You guys can build your own pages, write your own content, have more images. And so you guys need to have more content than all your competitors, better quality content, more images, better keyword strategy. And when you do that, you can definitely beat these guys. And when we're talking content, it's not just the content on your website, but also what you're putting out on social media and your Google business profile. Because if none of those things really dial in on a keyword strategy or services, Google doesn't have anything to pull from to send you customers, okay? So, as we know, your customers start here with Google with the keyword search. And you need your business to show up when they do that search. So there's 3 spots your business has an opportunity to have top positions, okay? The first one's going to be your ads. Those are your Google cost per click ads and the local service ads. Now, these can be really great for you guys and really profitable as long as you have everything dialed in, the infrastructure's there, you have the right type of landing pages, you're not sending people to just your home page. If all that infrastructure is there and everything's set up correctly, this could be very lucrative. If not, it could be a huge money pit. So if you don't have everything set up yet, we need to focus on the other strategies before we consider running ads, okay? The second section here, this is your Google Map Pack. This is your Google business profile. You need to be in the top 3 here for your service areas and services when people do a search, because 30% of people come straight here and do not go anywhere else. So when you're not one of these top 3 companies, then you're leaving money on the table and you're sending all of those jobs to your competitors. Now, there's several factors that go in ranking here, but the number 1 factor is something called citations. And that is simply going to be the name of the business, the address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a ton of directories. Directories are things like the Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Yellow Pages, and citations also include your social media. So you need to have a lot of those citations. You need more than your competitors, and every one of those citations sends signals to Google. They all tell Google what your business is, the services you offer, and where you offer it. So all of those are really, really important, not just for ranking, but for Google to understand what your business is about and be able to send you customers. This third section here, this is your organic section. This is the most important, because 60 to 70% of people will skip the ads and the maps and come straight here. So when you're not one of these when your website is not in this position here, you're losing out on tons of jobs every single month. But in order to get here, it all comes down to the foundation of this website being properly built, designed, and having the right content and keyword strategy, and then support that with your SEO backlinks, which brings us to backlinks. Now, this is Ahrefs, a paid tool we use to show how your website performs. So we can see here your domain, that's your website as a whole, has a rating of 0 out of 100, meaning Google does not trust your website. And that is partly because of the content quality of your website, but more so the power you're sending to your website. Like everything else, websites need power to work. And we do that by sending backlinks. So not all backlinks are created equal. And because you have a 0 with 19 backlinks, that tells me these are pretty low quality backlinks, maybe even completely unrelated. So not all backlinks are good. You want good quality, do follow backlinks from related types of businesses, other types of home service business websites, vendors, etc. This is basically like one of your vendors giving you a shout out saying DryMax Restore is the #1 restoration company in this area. You need to send them customers. So having those good backlinks helps give you good power, which gives your website more authority and makes Google trust you so that it will promote your website up in the rankings. It will help rank those keywords, and Google can finally start sending you guys customers, okay? So you need tons of power, and we need more than our competitors, but only going after the good quality. We don't want to chase their spammy links. Just get their good links and then do better, okay? We need to be adding power every month. Now, you have an index for 14 keywords, but you're getting about one person organically to your website each month. So you're missing out on a ton of opportunity. If we look at your keywords, you're not actually ranking for anything. Not even your brand. You are on page 6 for your brand. There's 10 spots per page on Google. So you're not actually ranking. Looks like you had a blog article. So not something that was actually helping to generate customers. So while you do have some keywords, there's no real local keyword strategy. So you're missing out on all the people searching for your services currently. If we look at your competitor, they only have a 2.6 rating for their area, with more backlinks. Again, poor quality backlinks because this score is so low. So while we need more backlinks, we need better quality. And so despite their low score, because of the power of the website, it's a 72, that power is able to push through to those back pages, which is helping them to rank. Now, they have an index for 43 keywords, and they're getting about 150 people to their website every single month. So yes, these guys are beatable, but you have to employ the strategies that I've shown you today. So now if you follow all 3 strategies, the content, citations, and backlinks, you guys have an amazing opportunity to not only become more competitive, but even dominate in your service area for your services. And you are more than welcome to take all this information, run with it, start today, and apply it right away. Or if you'd like a partner, Peterson SEO, this is our specialty. And we specialize in working with restoration companies just like you guys. So if you want a partner to help you get there, go ahead and give us a call or reply to our email, and we will be happy to get you on the calendar and have a chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.